Well, Amy Grant has been a household name now for decades, and her all-American charm has made her a favorite both in the Christian music genre and the world of pop. One of her biggest fans is with us in the studio today, C.C. Claybrook. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, C.C. joins us from Cross Point Church in Cary. And C.C., you are a huge fan. I know we were talking about this, Amy, all morning, so I'm going to let you just jump in and ask Amy some questions.
Okay. Amy,
Yes.
so nice to see you.
Thank you, C.C.
I know that you're doing a show called Small Changes,
Right.
coming up with a couple of country music cohorts.
Yep.
And I wonder if you picked up any ideas from the other artists yourself of small changes for your family.
Well, I actually have not seen the final edit of the TV show, so I know Trisha Yearwood's on there. I don't know what her small changes are, and Little Big Town, but I'm still in the dark. It's going to air on GAC. I know. Oh well. But we are, the television show is launching a new campaign called Small Changes, where we're inviting people to log on to our website, yourfamilytable.com, and talk about small changes that you've made in your life. And for every small change shared on the website, Country Crock Omega Plus is donating a meal to Second Harvest, America's Second Harvest. And so it's a great way. It costs nothing but just to get people thinking, gosh, what can I do to improve my quality of life or for my family? And then you're helping to feed the hungry.
I visited that site last night. That is a great idea.
Did you? Yeah.
I did. I read some of the...
She knows everything, Amy.
Okay.
I did my homework last night.
Good.
Thought that was awesome. I had another question, and of course I'm going to TiVo Small Things as soon as it comes up to be TiVo'd.
Okay.
And I wondered, on that same kind of vent of thinking, I'm a first-time mother of a 2-year-old. And I know you've been through that
Yes.
4 times now. And I
Yes.
wondered if you had any nuggets of wisdom of small changes you made to kind of get through those terrible 2s with your kids.
Absolutely, yes. I've been through the terrible 2s 4 times. You know, the best advice somebody gave me was, especially when a child is throwing a tantrum,
I hear you.
to acknowledge what they're saying.
Yeah.
And to say back to them with the same energy, because what they're trying to be is heard.
Yes.
You know, and so if a child's going, I don't want to go to bed, if you keep saying, come on, honey, in their mind, they're probably thinking, this moron cannot hear me, so I'll shout it louder. And I found, especially with my youngest, I would say right back to her, I know you don't want to go to bed. And I'm telling you, she would go, you're right, I don't. I know. I know you don't want to go to bed. This is the worst idea you've ever had. But the reason we're going to bed, but I found if I would acknowledge what she was saying, the way she was saying it, she'd kind of go, okay, you at least you hear me.
Yes,
and
you get it.
That was just some great advice I was given, and it worked for me. I don't know what your 2-year-old's going to be like, but we all want to be heard.
So true. So true. Okay, I'm going to take that to heart. We're
Okay.
just
She's going to
doing
yell
this.
at her baby today.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying imitate that,
I hear you.
the intensity.
Just
Yeah.
affirm her feelings. I hear you. I totally get that.
Yeah.
And I had one more question, still thinking about your upcoming special. I know that you are in a blended family, and I wonder if you have any advice for other blended families that has helped you and your family stay connected, because I know you and your husband are busy, your kids are busy.
Right. Well, I think all families, whether you're blended or not, have the challenge of just finding any kind of time together. And our rallying point is the kitchen. And my suggestion would be turn off the TV. You know, if you start cooking, whether it's something sweet or just something that starts with, you know, onions and something in a skillet, people go, hey, smells like something good's happening in here. And you start talking. And turning off the TV, you know, anywhere near the kitchen has been a change that I have made. I'm not a big TV watcher anyway, but I find that nobody talks. You know, the kids just do that zone thing, you know.
So true.
Anyway, but can I just refer back again to the website, because all the whole reason that I'm away from home, I left home last night and my 7-year-old had a body lock around me saying, why are you leaving? And I said, because we got to feed the hungry in America, sweetie. And she kept saying, why can't we be regular people?
Aww.
And I said, regular people feed the hungry. That's where it starts. So anybody watching your show, if you just log on to yourfamilytable.com and share some kind of small, healthy change that you've made, Country Crock will donate a meal at no charge to you to America's Second Harvest. It's a great deal, and it gets us all involved and in a great headspace, helping each other, and that's really the key to a good life. Is giving.
Yourfamilytable.com, is that what you said?
Yourfamilytable.com.
Got it. Now, Amy, before you go, we were looking online right before we came out here, too, and we see that Vince is coming down on the 30th. Next, any chance that you'll come down with him?
On the 30th.
April 30th, I think he'll be at...
Right. Yeah, I'm actually visiting a college with my daughter, Millie, who's a senior.
Oh, my goodness, that's unbelievable.
I know. May 1 is the deadline.
Wow.
And so we're visiting our last college, April 30th.
Well, that's a good reason to miss, and we'll
yes,
excuse you. But we hope that Vince enjoys it, and that maybe he'll play some golf, right? C.C. was saying he's a big golfer.
I was wondering if you or Vince have been to Pinehurst to play golf.
I'm sure he'll make an effort.
Okay, absolutely. Amy, thank you so much for talking with us. Good luck with your new projects.
Thanks.
All right, and folks at home, just to remind you, the name of the website is yourfamilytable.com. C.C., thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for watching, folks.